So in the beginning of the film, we see a bounty hunter living in the jungles. He is a biologist, and for his research he is living in the jungles far away from the city. One day during this research, he gets bitten by a poisonous snake from the jungle. He got very panicked and his phone also fell down. Now he could not call anyone for help. He himself tried to remove the poison by sucking his hand, but that also did not work. After going home, he also got a cut. But it was too late. The poison was spreading in his body, and he was experiencing strange loss sensations. He remained lying like that for many days. One day, many scientists also came here to take him. He started realizing this thing little by little. He was still alive, but there was no strength in his body at all. He mustered courage and tried to call these people, but could not make a sound, and all the people left from here knowing that Ash is not here. And then a scene of a few days later was shown. From the cut he had made on his hand, poison kept oozing out of his body, and whatever little the poison had affected his brain, and he was getting better now. He was just getting some fainting sensations. On regaining consciousness, he immediately decided to go to the city hospital. He cleaned his car and left for the city, but a strange thing happened. What he was noticing was that there was no vehicle on the roads, and when he reached the city, he did not see any living person there. He saw that all the buildings were lying empty. He got panicked after seeing this. A pandemic, i.e. a pandemic, had spread here. This pandemic was spreading everywhere. It was so dangerous that it killed all the Adi in just a few days. Ishq, since he was a biologist, understood that he stayed away from Adi for a long time, and that is why the disease did not attack him. And he survived. It is obvious. The population has been wiped out, so there is no government, and no one is the owner of anything here. He immediately remembered his parents, and when he turned his car quickly and went home, he saw that his parents were somewhere. They were dead for many days, and the condition of their bodies was also very bad. He cried, but then he gathered courage and dug a grave outside his house and buried their bodies. In the morning he woke up and looked around the city. No other survivor was alive. Thinking this, he decided that he would go to another city. He called it Las Vegas. He decided to go, and taking some essential goods and a gun, he left, but the bridge which went towards Las Vegas was also sealed. He got very scared, and taking the longer route, as soon as he reached Las Vegas, he saw that there were no people here too. All the malls, big hotels, casinos were empty. Tired, he goes to a hotel, spends the night there, and enjoys expensive things because now all this was free for him. He had lost hope that he would find someone, but he found someone. But the very next night, she met two people, both of whom had survived the disease. The girl told her sad story that she had seen her family die on video call, and now she had no hope of living, while this man too had to die. Because he couldn't survive in such a lonely world, these people, for tonight, they also play with Ishq, but when the morning comes, the intentions of these people seem dangerous to Ishq. That man had a gun, and he intended to kill all the three. So that the death of all three becomes easy, but Ishq had to live, so he got up and went to the hospital. He came out from there and heard the sound of gunfire behind him, which meant that both of them had committed suicide. This incident broke him even more. He was feeling very strongly that now he was left alone in the whole world. He was driving fast and returned to his home. On the way, a dog came in front of his car. That dog was also lonely, just like him. Ish made it his companion and got a new hope to live. It gave a new hope to the family. He started living his life from scratch. He started reading books on survival. There was no dearth of food and drink. There was no need to earn money. Every day during work, he would roam around the town with the hope that he might find a survivor. Every day he used to return with no hope. One day when he was standing near the window with his dog drinking tea, suddenly he started barking because he had sensed the presence of a human being. Smoke was coming out from a house far away. It clearly meant that there could be a human being there. He immediately took out the car and moved towards the house from where smoke was visible. Luckily, there was a girl there who got scared after seeing him. He assured her that he had not come to harm her. He himself is a lonely person and is looking for another survivor. On hearing this, the girl told him that he is not here to harm her. He allowed her to come to his home. The girl's name was Emma. From the conversation between these two, we come to know that almost a year has passed since that incident. Emma and Ish have not met any other survivor in this entire 1 year apart from them. Both of them were happy that they got each other's company, otherwise it was getting very difficult to spend life alone. These people were going into depression because people are used to living in society. Their mental condition deteriorates. To a great extent by living alone, both of them decided that they would stay together at Ish's house because there was a journal store very close to Ish's house. There was a place where food was supplied and Ish had stored a lot of things in his house, which could make their living easier. Emma also comes to Ish's house when both of them start living together. Their life had become much better than before. Emma helps Ishka in many things. She fixes Ishka's appearance. Along with that, they also start renovation of Ish's house because Ish has made a lot of improvements in his house in this 1 year. But they did not pay attention to it. They used to wake up every morning to work together and complete their target. Both of them also understood that if only these two people are left in the world, then they should increase the population. First of all, it was the decision of both of them. But when Ish came to know that Ma was pregnant, he became very scared. He was worried whether his children would be able to survive in this strange world. Emma encouraged him that everything would be fine. Ish, who was a biologist, he starts looking into the methods of childbirth by reading the book, because he knew that both of them are alone and they have to do all the work themselves. Along with this, both of them were trying to make this house perfect. Shash had also installed solar panels here so that there is no shortage of electricity in their house, because Pandam has to pay a lot of money. Time passed and cities started becoming like jungles, and animals from the jungle started coming towards the urban areas. This was becoming a big danger for them, so they built a fence around their house and kept some things with them to save themselves from these animals. They also kept weapons. These people themselves also kept many domestic animals, which fulfilled their needs, and they also remained busy most of the time. Due to absence of humans, the entire area around became green, and the number of people here increased. The air had become very clean. Their health had also become better than before. Their life was perfect in a way. But then one day they had to face another big problem. Don't know from where, rats came in large numbers in the city. Seeing them, he had become very panicky, and to keep these rats away from his house, he threw all the junk in his house. He started burning balls around the house, but it could last for 1 night. Emma told him that we will find a solution to this too. In the morning, Ish went out of the house and brought many cats from the nearby area and left them here. The cats started eating the mice, and finally they got out of this problem. Finally, the day came when Emma had to give birth to her child. He handles all this work himself, and we are shown that a very cute daughter was born to these people. Seeing whom these people were very happy, they got a new hope to live. After this, these people have now gone to the streets and written the address of their house, in the hope that if the survivors come this far, they go to their homes for food and water. Soon, 6 years passed by. Ish was going towards the forest for some work when suddenly a wild animal came in front of his car. When Ish got out in fear, he saw the animal. It was still alive and was writhing in pain. So, Ish made it easy for him and shot it dead. All this was being watched by a girl standing far away. On hearing Khan's voice, she got frightened and started running inside the forest. Ish also saw her running, and he immediately ran after her to catch her. This girl thought that Yash will harm her, but Ish was not like that. They were themselves, looking for survivors. When he gives an apple to this hungry girl, the girl understands that Ish is not complete. Ish wanted to bring her home with him, but this girl came with him in the car. I did not sit but sat in the back trunk. Even when we reached home, we saw that the girl was not ready to come out of the trunk. At home, we saw that in all these years, Ish and Emma had 2 kids, and now they had a 3rd child was also about to be born. Seeing the address they had written all over town, 2 more survivors came to live with them, whose names were George and Marina, and now for the last 1 year, they have been living with Ish and Emma. They were living here because there was no shortage of anything. Anyway, the girl whom Ish had brought from the jungle was still there. She did not get out of the truck and spent the whole night in the truck. When Marina came to give her food in the morning, she got nervous and threw the food away. Then Marina calmed her down and told her story that she and George had been together for several months. He was wandering in this lonely world, then he got the address of Ish and Ah, and he started living with them. He told that both of them are very nice and there is no dearth of anything here. Hearing this, the girl calms down a bit, and she starts mingling with them. But the strange thing was that the girl had neither talked much till now, nor had she told her name. One day when Marina looks at her stuff, she sees strange drawings in it, and also finds in the letter, the name of this child is Evie. It was written in the letter that during this pandav, her father had abused her, because of which she is now afraid of every person she comes across. This letter was written by her mother, in which she wanted that whoever Kiwi goes to should take care of her because her mother was going to die knowing this. Everyone starts taking better care of Evie than before. That very night, Emma gives birth to a third child, due to which they become very happy. 1 year passes like this, and one day they get the news of someone coming to their area. Everyone gets scared and sends the small children inside, and all the adults come out with guns to check who has come here. They come to know that this was another group of survivors in which there were a total of 4 people. These people were also Ishwar, and after seeing Emma's address, they reached here. There was a Dr. Molly in it who told them that in all these years, she's been able to meet only these 4 living people, and after that, she is now meeting Ish's family. From their appearance and speech, it seems it was thought that these people will not harm anyone. That is why Ish and Emma include them in their family. Anyway, there is no shortage of things here. Now these people can come together and make a big society. Ish is one of these new. The rules for the members to survive in this world tell them that they must keep their weapons with them at all times, because this world is now. It has become like a jungle. They might encounter wild animals at any time. Whenever these people go out to get supplies, it is important that they go out in a group, otherwise any wild animal or anyone else might encounter them. After telling them all the principles that these things can harm them, they go out of the supply store and head towards the mall and hospital. Molly, who was a doctor, had collected a lot of things from the hospital that they could take to their community, and through whom all these people could have been treated. Well, years went by, and we came to know that in this whole group there were many children, and other couples also had children. Their community was now growing bigger. Ishwar, with all he used to teach children and tell them about the earlier communities and how people survived. He was teaching them so that they do not face any problems in the future. Their life was going on normally. There was a whole forest growing around the house. One day, a huge lion entered their house from this jungle. Thankfully, Ish spotted it at the right time. Ish came there to save his children, and the lion attacked him. Before these people could do anything to him, the lion gored him with its head. Seeing this, everyone got panicked. When everyone came here, the lion went away from there. Emma became angry after seeing Ish in this condition, and she took a gun and shot the lion in the jungle and killed it. But here at the right time, all the people, including Molly, saved Ish's life, and then his treatment also started. It took weeks, but then Ish became as healthy as before. 17 years passed by, and the children of all these people had grown up. We came to know that after so many years, Ish's elder daughter Hyder had fallen in love with a boy from their own group. Their friendship started evolving, and it was very good, and no one was upset with their friendship because all these people had to make relationships with each other. Hyder and this boy now want to go out of this town in the hope of exploring this world and finding more survivors. No one had any objection to this, and these people gave them guns and some essential items. They send them on a journey, and after their departure, another issue arises here. The rest of the resources were fine with them, but now they had to face the shortage of water. After going to the dam, they came to know that the water of the dams has finished. This issue could have proved fatal for them. After a few days, another group of survivors came to their area. They had 2 trucks and were short of petrol. They came to Ish to ask for petrol. In return, they asked him to give them petrol. They said that we can solve your water problem because we have a drill machine, and water can still be extracted by drilling from under the ground. Ish did not mind this offer, and he introduced these people in his community to this offer. He kept them, but warned all his people to be careful, as these survivors could be dangerous. It is shown that now these people had started drilling at Ish's house, as per their deal after working hard for many days. At last, the water was drained out, and these people were very happy. The mound was complete, and so were the people of Ish. They were given oil, and they celebrated tonight. They had to leave from here in the morning. Ish noticed that the leader of that group, Charlie, was coming out of one of their rooms in a very difficult manner at night and a car was seen outside. The man was guarding the house. When I went to see him, I found out that he had tortured Evi. Ish quickly told this to his entire community. This was really dangerous. Evie told that he was saying that now he will not go anywhere from here. Everyone gets scared knowing this because there are a lot of guns near the supply company, and Ish thinks that now they should kill Charlie. If they don't kill Charlie, then he will kill their whole community, which has been working for so many years. Everyone was ready to kill Charlie, but some thought that right now, very few people are left in this world, and if they kill Charlie, then there will be a huge decrease in the population. Then Ish tells them that if we do not kill Charlie, then we too will be killed. Now these people make a plan and go out and surround Charlie from all sides. They surround him, and before Charlie could say anything, Ish kills him with an axe and then buries him. He feels very bad after doing all this, as it was the first time he had killed someone, and that too for his survival. He knew that this was not a wrong thing to do. He did all this to save his community, but still he was sad. In the morning, these people told Charlie's group that they have killed their group leader, Charlie, because he had threatened their community. He had tortured a girl. On hearing about Charlie's death, Charlie's entire group did not feel too bad, and some even said that Charlie used to take advantage of being a leader. He had also tortured the girls of his group. That is why everyone was against him. Everyone was happy to die except for one of his friends who shouts at him a lot. Ish now tells Charlie's whole group that we don't have any shortage of anything. You all can live here peacefully, but not this boy because I need Charlie in him. As it smells, this can prove to be dangerous for us. With everyone's consensus, as a punishment, these people expelled Charlie's friend from their community. They throw him out. At first, this boy left, but when he realized that he would not be able to survive alone in the outside community, he came back, but Ish did not accept him for the security of his community. It was seen that the community, all the children were, trying to make a plane from their old research. They knew that in a few days they would make it perfectly, but before that their community had to face another big problem. Many people of the community. They got affected by the same virus which had spread 20 years ago, before which all these survivors had become immune in some way or the other. Molly had a lot of medicines with which she treated all of them, but Ish's son, he was very ill and the whole community was worried because of his bad condition. In this worry, we see that Ish's elder daughter returns home alone. She was crying. Everyone asked her about her partner and she told the story while crying, that when these people went on the journey, they searched many cities, looked for survivors, searched every house, but they could not find any survivor, so they kept writing their home address at various places, and then they reached a place where they found a man in the jungles and he caught Hyder's partner and killed him. He said that this is Charlie's revenge, which means clear. It means this was the same man whom Ish had expelled from his group. Hyder said that whatever else I could do to save my life, I killed him too, and then quickly returned to my home. Everyone was sad and still in this grief. As soon as they got out of the house, Ish's second son also died. The matter did not end here. After the death of Ish's son, 3 more members of his community were killed, and this incident broke Ish badly. He no longer had the courage to live in this world. He did not want to leave this world, but then Emma supported him just like when he was all alone. She said, "Look, when we did not find anyone, we both started our life together, and now we have such a big group. It has become a problem. We have to populate this world. If you give up like this, then who will train the children of the group?" After listening to this, Ish got a little shocked. He got courage and went to the mountains to see the sunrise. The sunrise was very different from the sunrise of the previous world. The colors of nature seemed dull as before. Now there was a twist in everything. Seeing this, Ish realized that this was not the same world as before. This is a new world. He was teaching his children to live in the old world. This was wrong. He understood that now he has to teach his children to survive in this new world. He goes home and gives the same speech to his children that till now we were going in the wrong direction. We were trying to walk in the old world, but when the old world does not exist, then why do we need to get trained to walk in it? This is a new world, and we have to walk accordingly. Shni said that now you people will learn only that which nature will teach you, and which is necessary to live in this world. Their communication in this world had completely stopped, so That is why they decided that they will now make their own communication network. They again made a new radio, due to which their communication became strong. Later, Ish started organizing new social events in which children realized how all humans live together. Ish did not keep these efforts to himself. He went out of his community and started renovating his city and hotels again. They settled in the city and then decided to improve the cities around them. In the post-credit scene of the film, we are shown Ish with his grandson, who was telling him the whole story. He tells him that this world is exactly like ours. This story ends here saying that this is the generation that you have to take forward now.